I hit the button.
Hi,
Guess what? Here we are.
we're live. Woo.
How's everyone doing tonight? I see Douglas is in the house. How you doing, Douglas?
Oh my goodness, I need to get them dirty again. I can't believe what I see. Really? It's amazing sometimes.
So, is this what you need, Tim? Hold on, let me see. Let me grab it. You said you need to clean. Ah, there we go. Little glasses cleaner. You need me to pass that to you?
Oh
There you go.
yeah.
There
Hold
you
on.
go.
Here.
Right through the camera.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
How
Oh
you doing,
man,
folks?
how's everybody doing? I see Vandy's in the house. How you doing, Vandy? He needs
Hey,
to shine his head.
brother David and Becca, how are you?
All right. Well, it's been a good week. How's your week been?
My week's been fantastic.
Good
It got
evening,
it got,
Tracy.
it got better after today.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, Tracy.
Yeah, there it is. Douglas originally said, come out wherever you are. Vandy. And yeah, I don't know what's up with the computer here, but it's like I plug in my little extension and everything goes out. So I don't have a mouse here. So hopefully I don't mess it up too much. How you doing tonight, Ivy? We got Ivy Lane in the house. Well, how should we talk a little bit about how our day went before while we wait? Here's see, I'm sure Jim will be jumping in and what's happening, Mickey?
Hey, brother. Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
What's
What
up,
fla-
guys?
what flavor you got there?
Orange
Butter.
cream, I think.
Orange cream, it looks like.
Gotcha. I was gonna see if it was butterscotch.
Oh, leftover Easter candy. I know where I need to go.
Oh, what was that last one?
Fruit
Ooh,
Loop.
got the hairball.
Fruit Loop jelly bean.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
I had some candy. It was chocolate candy, but I think it was Trix. Like, oh my goodness, it was like white with little tricks in it. It was good.
Have you ever had any Yoo-Hoo chocolate?
Yoo-hoo.
Years ago, I can't
Yoo-Hoo,
say I was fond of it, but
Yoo-Hoo makes chocolate bars, though.
Yeah, they made a drink too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's nothing but chocolate powder and water and stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, they make a candy bar, and it's pretty dang good.
Well,
Mr. Harlow's,
Ivy Lane.
Miss Tracy, everybody in the chat, hello.
Ivy, the first Saturday in May is our sale.
That's what 2 Saturdays from this week.
Yeah, 10 days. 10 days. Can't believe it.
It's a long time, but it's fast.
Yep.
Yeah. Time keeps a ticking.
Too fast. It's like today. We looked at the clock. We're like, oh my god, we gotta go.
Did you get out to that auction?
Yes, we did.
See anything good that you can tell us about?
I saw Rob.
Oh, nice.
Rob was there.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I had a little chat with Rob a little bit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'll fill you in later. I don't want to ruin his video.
Yeah, I was gonna say I assume he's probably got something that'll be coming out down the pipeline.
Yeah.
How many units was it?
Like 12.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, there was a common theme in these units today.
Okay.
There was some furniture. There was some furniture. There was some furniture. There was some furniture. And I told her on the way home, I said, those units look like they could have had a common owner. I mean, the furniture just like, it was all that same period of time, like 70s, 80s, you know,
Yeah.
looking furniture.
Okay.
they weren't same owner. It was just, oh, okay. Just thought I'd let you know. Hi, Roy, Tim, Mickey, and everyone.
Hey, Betty.
Hey,
So
Betty, how you doing?
the one unit was a half decent unit. It was one that we might have pulled the trigger on, but where it was in the storage facility, it was in the backside, and it's like where the water accumulated back there. You could see where stuff on the bottom had got wet.
Yeah.
And it just had that smell to it, like, nah, I didn't want.
Yeah.
And they had another one that but it was too big.
Got that little bit of mold smell, right?
Yeah, they had another one. It was a lot of boxes and stuff, but it didn't look like, from what you could see, some of the boxes you could see in and stuff.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's a likely story.
Right.
Yeah. But when you look in them and you see stuff, and it's like nothing looks like it's worth anything.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, yeah, if you throw it in a dollar sale or something, yeah, but nothing where there's value.
Yeah, is it worth the time and energy for that too?
Yeah, you didn't see that something that would gravitate you to that unit, that wow factor. A couple of them had some antique stuff, which was kind of nice, but I didn't want any of the furniture, man.
Yeah. Furniture definitely can be a bottleneck for, our limited storage space, no matter where it's at.
I have no clue how they got the furniture in the one unit. It's packed up, and it's like, yeah.
Jenga.
Yeah, it was Jenga.
The even more fun question is, how do you get it out?
Yeah, no kidding. Reverse Jenga, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta say, storage units with furniture, I have my ups and downs with it. That's for sure.
Well, I was talking to Rob about furniture a little bit, and he said, he says, I have more success selling furniture when I'm at a house.
Yep.
Versus when I bring it back to the warehouse. He says, I'll get 10% of the value at the warehouse, maybe 20%. Whereas at the house, I'll sell it for good money,
Yep.
So maybe it'll be worth somebody's money, to buy storage units with furniture in them and have a little cheap rental house somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't want.
Depends on how much you're making to rent that cheap property.
If I had the storage brat here, then I might consider it.
We burn all our furniture mostly.
I'll say, I know Lisa and I love that, especially mid-century modern furniture, but we just, unless we're buying it outright, like we're finding it at an estate sale or online, or we're at an auction where we're seeing it up front, and that's one of those things I've learned, that when it comes to furniture, unless I can inspect it, check it for name brands and all that good stuff, I've learned out of storage units, I just can't, I don't win with it. Let me put it that way.
Right.
Unless it's, recently last year we bought a storage unit because of the mid-century furniture, but it was a cheap unit. I mean, we got it for like $130, and the dresser alone out of it we sold for $150, so that was worth it. And then we had everything else in the unit. But I mean, you're not finding units where it's cheap enough and the furniture is good enough. Usually, a lot of times I'm breaking it down, throwing it in a dumpster because it's sat there too long and it's just not really all that great.
Right.
So, but that's the exciting part about, I'm a plug to sell next week or start tomorrow. Like, I mean, they have this pristine mid-century furniture where it's like, oh my God, as soon as I looked at it, like, I can't wait to sell this. And it's in a house. So I'm like, just like you said about Rob, like, I know we're going to get more money for it,
Yeah, you will, because it's in that setting in the house. You get the pictures in there, I think, and that's what helps,
Yeah.
This auctioneer that was there today, he was like, okay, folks, blah, blah, blah. He does his little spiel.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't care if you go in the units, look around, just don't touch anything. Don't open boxes, just look. He says, but he says, I wasn't hired to keep you out of the units. He says, I'm just hired to sell the units. And if you want to look in them, so
sell them cheap. Huh? You find both the masks?
Yeah.
I
wanted when I pulled them out, I'm like,
you know, I'm not sure what to say about that sometimes. Like
I had in the picture.
That's from my kayak. I hit
We made it.
the kayak.
We'll throw the computer out the window.
What's happening, Jim?
It wouldn't let us sign in.
How much I dust them. Don't put nothing wet on them.
But yeah, you know, I don't know what I think about that sometimes. I don't mind going into the units, but it definitely opens up the door for more competition on the bidding, which to me, that kind of, you know, the ability to go in, it's nice to go in and look at it. But then I think with other people, if they're seeing good stuff that you wouldn't have normally seen from the door, now I may not be able to get that unit cheap.
Dude, it didn't matter today. I mean, it just weren't that good. There's a lot of people there too. There's probably 20, 25 people there.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good turnout.
Okay. I assume they let you record, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't really ask, but recorded anyhow, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, he didn't come up and say anything, so yeah.
Well, like Rob said, you know, sometimes even in those scenarios, it's better to just kind of come in shooting from the hip more than just, you know, and you're nonchalant about it more than just, you know, come in, you know, lights, camera, action, all in your face kind of deal.
Right.
You know, sometimes it allows you to get better footage. So,
yep.
But
very true. Had somebody today say, "Hey, I remember that. Who was that kid, that storage brat that was in your videos?" And I was like, "Oh, Olin." They're like, "Oh yeah, man, he was a worker."
He's been working hard this week. I have to take some pictures of the yard for y'all.
He earned his keep this week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Jim, what you been up to?
Tim asked if Olin earned his keep.
Working.
Well, that doesn't sound fun.
It ain't.
We
cleaned the trailer out.
The honeydew list?
It's almost clean. It's still got some stuff. But we did find inkwell.
Nice.
Inside is it's an early 19th century Wedgwood jasper. And I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah.
$85 was the price tag. She was ready to throw it away.
Wow.
Sounds like me. I've been looking at this too long. Throw it in the trash.
Well, the last unit, the only unit we bought this year.
Thank you, Tom.
Actually, it was kind of dirty. The PS4 that we found, it got scrapped because there was bugs in it.
Oh no.
They was dead, but I didn't want to, somebody. I wasn't selling it.
By the way, hey, how you doing, Top It?
Hey, Top It.
Well, I know I got something from Tim in regards to storage units.
But first, are you going to talk about anything? How was your day?
Who?
You?
Oh, I thought you pointed down, so I thought you were.
You're up here.
Oh, okay. So, how was my day? Well, we had a small issue, and we bought this unit back in January with a bunch of shoes, and sometimes you're looking at pictures, or even like if you're up front, sometimes you don't really. Well, if I were there live, I probably would have caught it. But they didn't show the size of the shoes to start off with. So I ended up getting this unit in January. It had a bunch of kids' Nike Jordans, which aren't as valuable as the adult Jordans. And then to make it worse, the adult Jordans, most of them were fake. So I know I ended weeding out about 4 fake Jordans. And then yesterday, actually, somebody gave me an offer on one of the pair, and so I accepted the offer. Come in today to go ahead and ship it, and double checked it because I knew it came from that unit, and I'm pretty positive they're probably not real. So the good thing is they're going to the authenticator. The bad thing is I didn't catch them, with the other ones. So it slipped through, and now I'll probably be looking at, an INAD on eBay, which, one of those dings you definitely don't want to get. But we'll see. It's going to the authenticator. So if they surprise me and say they're authentic, then at least I know it'll protect me from negative feedback if they don't like the shoes. But,
right.
I can't, I won't say I can't believe, but I thought I caught all the bad shoes out of this unit. So,
yeah, once in a while one gets by.
Yeah, but
sometimes we get in a hurry too. You never know.
Yeah.
Anything.
I learned my lesson from that unit. I after it took us 3 days to clean them and get them ready and get them posted for 29 pairs of shoes. And I said, you know what? I won't be doing shoes again. Can't take 3 days to post 29 items. You know what I mean? So
That's still 10 items a day, man.
yeah, it is. But when your goal's higher than 10 items, 15 plus, and I got to draft some things, and I got all kind of other things to do. So clean them first and then let them dry and then come back and photograph them. Like that kind of time I just don't really have. So yeah, it's 10 a day, but the work to do it was just bogged me down,
Right.
And then to have to weed through them and, yeah. So what do you do?
Now you did tell me you contacted eBay and their suggestion was to send them to the authenticator, correct?
Yeah, actually, to speak about that, I mean, so I did talk to eBay. They did. So of course I called, like, okay, how should we handle it? Because I wanted to reach out to the guy, but if he says cancel it, and then you're communicating through email, putting the information in the email. So I called eBay, asked him how to handle it, and the guy basically said, well, send them to the authenticator. If the authenticator finds them to be not authentic, then they'll send them back to us, and their authentication program with eBay will, if that's the case, automatically refund the buyer. So that was good information to hear. And then the other thing from there is, and trying to keep up with our feedback. Currently it is 100%. So then my concern is that, what if he says we're trying to sell them, we're selling fake shoes, which wasn't the goal at all, unfortunately things happen. So definitely wouldn't want that feedback. So if it gets sent back to us, we were told that would protect us from the negative feedback as well.
Right.
So the authentication program, while it can seem slightly, annoying, it is there to protect both the buyer and us, because we get certain seller protections for following the program and sending the shoes in and all that other stuff. And there's things that on the back end protects us as sellers. And I say that very strongly because, I've seen from like social media, you have so many people that complain about, eBay fees. They're always attacking us with fees, or they never side for the seller, or, all these other, things that I hear. And at the end of the day, if you kind of do the right things, I found that eBay has actually been very beneficial on both sides of the coin.
Right.
I haven't felt like they screwed me over. And even when I did feel that way, they turned around and they corrected it. And, it's just a process. And sometimes you just got to see it through.
Yep. Very good. Topic, you're making me hungry.
Yeah, where I see pierogies, fried bacon. Where's Gate Smasher? Ooh, jalapenos in there. Nice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, they do.
Some jalapenos. Well, Anybody got anything else before we dive into a couple units?
Nope.
I sold a Bobcat today.
How'd you ship it?
I haven't yet. I gotta ship it tomorrow.
It's a long box, huh? About 4 foot tall.
Yeah, probably
What did you say you sold?
a Bobcat.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a ball cap.
No, a Bobcat.
Man, I'd hate to have one of those jump out the box on me if I bought that.
I picked it up down there.
Yeah.
Down
I
where?
remember.
Yep. I think all together $485.
Nice. I thought I had a banner. Sorry, I'm looking for a banner that
Taxidermy is an excellent thing to sell on eBay.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
That was when you got the deer antlers as well, right?
Deer antlers and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm shocked at how many people buy, how much taxidermy stuff there is on there.
Yeah.
And the turnover ratio is pretty good.
I'm assuming it's got to be coming up pretty close to time for another yard sale.
Yeah, probably. I'm thinking maybe June. Because they haven't got a lot of units around here. They got a lot of units over in California and a lot of units other places, but local units where they brought stuff home.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't bring all that stuff home from all those California units.
Probably not to sell it for $1.
No.
Oh, the one they just bought, the millionaires or the rich people.
Yeah, we got our auction closing tonight. Is slowly ticking on. Oh man,
I'm kind of watching it.
That the one with the fishing reels? Did you send me?
No, that actually
that starts this week, then.
That starts tomorrow. It might be in preview mode tonight. We have a consignment of a guy's collection that gravitated to the garage that we have running tonight. So keep an eye on that as we move forward. I will say, speaking of consignments or auctions or just sourcing, does anybody do any online arbitrage? Like, do you ever try to find like new products to sell?
Yeah.
So, have you looked into Rakuten?
Yeah.
So we got our first check, I think in November. Like we bought one thing, they gave us 87 cents, I think, and then $10 for using it for the first time. So we got our check.
Right.
And lately we've definitely been taking advantage of that Rakuten.
I got that, and there's another one called now I don't know what it's called. I can't find the.
Yeah, ironically, it's quite a few, but if you're spending money, I mean, you might as well get some cash back, right?
Definitely.
So
I don't remember what the other one's called. When I pop up to buy something, it pops up, and I just click it. I don't even pay attention to it.
gotcha.
It just sends us money every now and again.
So I definitely got to make sure I say, after looking at it the past couple of weeks, the Rakuten actually, normally I am skeptical at things like that, but after getting our first check and we're working on our second one, they pay out quarterly, I think, or every 4 months. Yeah. So still working on how to navigate it, but yeah, if you're buying anything online for deals, that's one of the good ones to look at and get a little money back.
I think I won a few things from your auction.
Nicole said you guys use Rakuten over there, Mickey.
Not you guys. Never heard of it.
Douglas 39090. He said.
Yep,
I know there's another one that she uses sometimes too, and she'd be like, "Well, I got to see if I can get this on my app."
Or is it 50 or 100 miles out, Douglas? Yeah, you got to see if you can get on the app. If you're spending the money, you man as well.
You know, y'all got the since Nicole's in the chat.
Hey Jane, how you doing tonight?
Nicole's going on an adventure Saturday.
Where's she going?
She's going on live.
Is she?
Yeah, she's gonna sell some clothes on live with Tracy and Colleen.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Cool.
Cool.
Should be fun for her.
How do you know if you bid on something on your site? You got to actually click on it?
He doesn't know.
I can tell that. I just heard that.
You go up into your sign in.
I'm trying to think. How does that work? How do you know if you bid on something? You would go up to the top and under manage auctions, my account, you should be able to see your bids.
Okay.
I haven't bought from here in a while, so you got to give me a second.
No reason to be nervous.
Because I can't remember what I bid on and didn't bid on. Oh my.
Yeah, I have a seller account, so I don't think it pops up the same way. But on my buyer account, like you should be able to go under my auctions and you should be able to see your bids, things you bid on.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And hey, Lori, sorry, Miss Lori there. Lori Switch.
Hey, Lori.
So Douglas had given us a zip code, which we're about 50 miles out. And let's see. I forget. What is it you like there, Douglas? What should we look for? Or is it just a nice and neat unit with tools, cheap unit, small unit?
It'd probably be something smaller for him, I would imagine.
Something with a percolator.
Well, if we're looking for a percolator, here's a 10x5 with some kitchen supplies in it.
Might be there. Might just be there. You never know.
Well, I see a lot of Love's boxes, so Huggies. There's a microwave.
Plenty of diapers.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though.
What's that?
Diapers, you can sell those.
There's probably really just diaper boxes, it looks like.
Yeah.
Some of them look like they're sealed still.
Yeah, one of them did. The Love's one right there in the front did.
Yeah, I think those other ones on the side there were too.
He said he likes tools. You know, with 9 women, I got to look at other things too.
Yeah, those are sealed.
Yeah, this one right here up front. That looks like it says 12 MOS on it. Probably for 12 months, so it probably is sealed.
Huh. Well, what do you think?
That must have been a big baby to be in.
Here's some
Stage
a
4,
box for
12
weights there. What's that?
That must have been a big baby to be in stage 4 at 12 months.
Here's a plastic teaspoon box, so it's probably plastic spoons, but there's a crock pot. Little slow cooker, but
all those diapers.
What I don't see in this unit is it's not a wide variety. There's some boxes, but you're not really seeing clothes. You're seeing some of the boxes are open, a few small appliances, but for $90.
That one ain't a bad one.
It's not bad.
At $90, I was out about 75 ago.
Yeah, I'd have to say I was out about 90 ago. I mean, ideally, definitely want to see something well-rounded. You know,
I
a
just
little
really
bit.
didn't see nothing in there eye-catching.
Yeah. Now, what just happened? Because we had more than 2 units when I first came to this page.
You was 100 miles out.
Yeah. So let's fix
Jane
that.
Lord said no more than 30.
What's that?
Jane Lord said no more than 30.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
30
anymore, I'd be glad to get one.
What's that?
Anymore, I'd be glad to get one.
30's too rich for my blood. Let's see. Totes, boxes, kitchen appliances, mattresses, and more.
Well, he
That's
said
at
he's already got a
$60.
percolator, so he don't need a percolator no more.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Uncle Bo.
What about a air conditioner? This is a 10 by 15.
Well, if you go buy that same air conditioner new, it's going to be about $190.
And that's just the air conditioner.
Yep.
Hey, look, here's the furniture you were talking about, Tim.
Yeah. Had one of those big old TVs. Floor model.
Yeah, this isn't showing me much.
They got a scooter. One of them
Yeah.
Top it, giving it hers if you want to look at something for her. L9Z2N6. You have to go to storageauctions.com.
Gotcha.
Or
Give me
Bid 13 or one of them. You want to jot that down?
Yeah, this one
Wow,
doesn't
there's a lot
really
of
showing us
mattresses
too
in
much
there.
good stuff in it.
Mattresses.
Lot of What's that?
Mattresses.
Mattresses, big furniture, block, and anything else, if there's anything else in there. So,
I got it wrote down for you, man.
all right. Yeah, it's $60. I can't see anything saying it's worth more than that.
No.
Let's see. Anything else here?
What's
this
that
right
one
here?
down there? That's
$340.
$180.
You said 180 and 340.
Yeah, I like looking at the big price units, man. You know, like every facility, there's at least one or two that got some stupid number on it. To me.
Yeah, bid 13 topic. You're right.
All right, we'll check out bid 13 after we check out these next two. This one doesn't look bad for $10.
Not for $10. Take a stab at it.
I'd go 10 on it.
I mean, you got a couple totes.
That the only picture we got?
No, I'm just, since I don't have my mouse now, I'm trying to adjust everything by hand.
What happened to your mouse, man?
I had to pull it out because for some reason my extension doesn't allow me to plug everything in that I do.
Nice.
Yep. These newfangled computers don't have so many USB ports in them anymore.
Jane said Storage Treasures got them.
Look, this looks like an Xbox 360 right here.
At least you got both crutches.
It might be. Could be a PS3.
Oh, right. I said Xbox. See, I'm so out of the game.
You did too. You said, I was like, he knows better than that, but I wasn't going to say nothing. But I'm like, no, that's a PlayStation. The more I looked at it, the more I'm like, that's a PlayStation 3.
But for $10, I mean, 7x10 is not packed and stacked. I don't know if you got a trailer or a truck there, Douglas, but
I do want to say this though. any storage unit you look at, whenever you look at a storage unit, don't look at the first picture and put your bid in. Look at all the pictures and then put your bid in. Because I know somebody that I had to talk to a little bit about that. He'd see a picture and he'd jump a bid on there, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I bid on that."
Yeah.
Especially look at pictures low to make sure boxes don't have any water damage and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably one of the first things I try to discern with a lot of, especially boxes. Do you see the watermarks? So here's that 180. Then we'll look at that 340 and then shoot over to
what in the world?
Columbia.
That's one of the first
Canada.
things I'll look for in like Charleston and Beaufort units, mostly Charleston though, because Charleston is a very historical city.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a very historical drainage system.
Mm.
So every time it rains or the tide's up and it rains, it's always a problem.
So I see fragile on a couple of these.
The quality
What is that?
provides a complete move planning and relocation services. They use the moving company.
Yeah.
Which tells me money. Yeah, look how those boxes are taped.
I don't think he was picking on you, Vandy.
I don't think so either. Now I've seen here's 1, 2, 3 boxes that say fragile.
Yeah. And they put them up really high in the air. Now that one says the Mayo Foundation.
Yeah. There's another fragile back here. So I wonder if maybe, because when you look at some of these boxes here too, like this is the flaps are kind of folded in. So it's no tape. So is some of this the moving company? You know, you saw the Mayo company. There's Amy's. There's a post office box. There's a Great Value crinkle cut French fry box down here.
I think some of the boxes they didn't open and other boxes they opened.
Yep.
Right. You don't see much of anything other than boxes too, though. This says bulbs on it, this roughneck tote back here. So this is a mystery unit to me.
Don't trip on my shoes.
Yeah, there's lots of mystery.
And don't talk when somebody else is talking.
There'd be a good 5 videos out of there.
Yeah, hopefully it's good enough stuff in that.
I would think.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Callista?
Bye.
Do you feel any older?
Do you feel any older, Mr. Tim said?
Kind of.
She said kind of.
I feel taller.
She said she got taller.
Oh, there you go.
So
Cool.
any takers at $180 on this unit here?
The GNC boxes or whatever they were?
Yeah.
No.
I'd probably take a chance on that unit.
And how much would you figure you go up to on it?
Oh, there's a sister.
I wouldn't
Yep.
now because I see it's a sister unit.
Now we got to find the third sister.
Wow.
Yep.
You're missing all the furniture.
Yep. Still missing it. This says glass up here, though.
And
So that's fragile.
They took what they wanted to take to their house, and the rest of the stuff they've left in here.
Or either they moved grandma from somewhere and grandma got all her goods at home.
Fragile glass. Fragile. Yeah.
Yep. And again, they're all folded in on each other, so they're open. So I would say they've probably gone through a lot of this too.
Never
What is
seen a
that?
unit with an actual timer in it. Inside the unit.
That's for your light.
Yeah. So it doesn't stay on in case somebody forgets.
They just don't let you put bulbs in them around here, or they don't work.
Yeah, more boxes. And the only label we see on it is glass and fragile.
Yeah, I'd pass. I'm not buying two.
Me neither. But by chance, is the next unit in that list go with it?
Nope. Actually, there's a good way to figure out if there's more, and then we'll shoot over to bid 13. Yep. At this facility, it's only that other one. So you go to the bottom of the page and on storage treasures, and it tells us how many units are in that facility, and then we could see if there could have been another unit. But yeah. See, there was a time I would have jumped on it just because of the boxes and the unbox the boxes and see what you can find. But when you really start to dig through it and see, fragile and glass, like done it too many times to know, unless it's collectibles. I mean, it's probably not going to be Yadros and more like precious moments or something. There's nothing wrong with them, just the value in it isn't really, it's too saturated.
Right.
I think you go to region search.
Gotcha. Thank you. Canada.
Which area in Canada are you from, Toppet?
Ontario.
She's over by oh my God, what's that?
Somewhere about Thunder Bay, whatever that is.
Thunder Bay, yeah.
Isn't it Nova Scotia, ain't it? She's saying something about she's only like 30 miles from Oak Island last time, right? Or was that somebody else?
It's got to go in the mouth there, Mickey.
Douglas said, how far
out?
Down
my shirt, man.
Douglas wanted to know where that unit's at.
The one with the fragile glass that we were looking at? I think that was Ridgeland. Did Toppet update us on where?
Not yet.
All right.
Ontario, Oswego Beach.
Gotcha. Ontario.
Yep, there you go.
And
Z9. Oh, L9Z. 2N6. Maybe.
No, but I could do cities. What city are we looking again?
Wasaga Beach.
Let's
try Toppet.
Right there in the middle, the third column down, or third column over, almost at the bottom, third from the bottom.
There we are. Yep.
It's the one that starts with a W.
Unfortunately, there are no active auctions in that area, so. But
near
it looks like there's some Midlands, some, what is it, Barry or Bari?
She said that's close.
Do you have a truck? Probably. She
said Bari is close.
So yeah.
Well, let's see what's here.
Find her.
Let's play the video.
Oh boy.
I gotta grab my popcorn.
This is a quick video. Well, I see some clothes. Look at all those totes. There's an air compressor right there.
Wow. That's a nice looking unit.
Yeah, with bid 13, they play this video. So, I mean, this is roughly how I do it. Stop and start so you can get an idea. This looks like some electronics.
Yeah.
That's Jim's favorite.
I'm not allowed to buy it no more.
Vandy said he's already at 200.
Oh, there's a grill. That grill is it looks like that might say Weber, but I mean, I would definitely say if Vandy's at 200. Yep, could be that too.
There's some tools.
No, there's a hammer.
Yeah, that's a little hammer.
I could see it being worth at least 200.
Yeah.
I mean, just that air compressor back there alone. Although the last one I got didn't have the power cord on it.
We'll see what the pictures look like.
Looks like some boxes or something over here. So yeah, let's this might be a canopy or umbrella.
Only wanted to go 30.
All right. Oh, look at that. That's a clear picture right there.
No.
No, we're not in Ohio. We're in South Carolina, Miss J.
So I can't enhance this picture.
There's the asphalt stamper. A dirt packer, whatever you want to call it. We use them for asphalt.
Yeah, it stinks. I can't enlarge the pictures, but here's some outdoor patio furniture right there.
That's a nice looking unit, though.
Yeah. All right. So the question is, where is it at? And there it is at 244. It's got 4 days and 13 hours left. So basically 4.5 days. It's a 10 by 20. It's not packed and stacked, but there's going to be more in there than it really looks like, just because, I mean, it's unassuming how big that 10 by 20 is going to be. I'm willing to bet there's some stuff right back in here that's going to be a good surprise in between those totes back there and these boxes in the middle.
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably a good $350.
Yeah, I was thinking that'd be about where I'd be. Knowing me, and I'd steal another $50 trying to get it up to 400. You know, getting caught up in the moment, I'll say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So would you be in at 350, Mickey, or are you just saying that's about how much it should go to?
I'd probably buy it at $350.
That sounds like a good thing.
Let me go ahead and answer that for you. That's a damn lie. I am not moving north.
We don't have to move north.
Yeah, Top it. That's a nice unit there.
It is 85 degrees at my house today. Sun's out. Why would I move up there?
Not sure how close Bradford is, but this is a $60 unit. I wonder, is it worth it? Looks like it's the door looks like it's small. We'll see
That's
when
what
they
I
open
hear,
it.
Dane.
Yep.
Wow. Nice way to stack your boxes, huh?
Right. They wrap the furniture at least.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you put heavy stuff on top of light stuff.
That just look like it's been thrown in there.
Yeah, that says living room. But then this one's crushed. So, and you can, if you look at the quality of this box right here, right, tells me moisture.
There's a fan.
And a floor lamp.
That's what that is. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I'm good without
I see
going
why
to
it's at
Minnesota
$68. Yeah, you can see there's stuff in here, the weight.
Yeah. Look how crushed those boxes are, man.
But again, you see this wrinkle here that just says moisture's been in there to help degrade the box too. So,
oh, there you go, Top it. Five by 10.
yeah. And it says boxes, end tables, lights, computer, and fan.
Yeah, I'm out on that one.
What's that one down there that's $750 or $2,201? What in the world?
It's got a motorcycle in it.
Uh,
Yeah, I saw that already.
are they able to sell the motorcycles up there?
We'll see in a second. That's about all that's in it. The ladder's not bad, but I mean, I can't see spending that kind of money and not being able to get the motorcycle. Not in this unit.
No, neither.
That's a motorcycle jack right there.
Where, this?
That thing looks like a hand truck.
No, that's to stick in the back of your Reese hitch.
That's a
Bike.
bike rack.
Bike
Yeah.
rack.
That ladder's a $185 ladder.
Yeah, but if they're not selling the motorcycle, that's $2,200 for a $100 ladder.
I imagine there's
Unless they can see something we missing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything worth the cost other than the fact the motorcycle's got to be for sale with it.
The only thing about bid 13, they don't tell you.
Now, I will say, like, you know, I would love to get a street bike again. But one thing I've learned with storage units is, at least in this area, a lot of times you're not getting the title or the keys.
Yep.
Especially the title. Like, I mean, to go through the
$500
headache
you
of
put
that.
a title on any of them. As long as you
Yeah.
got
What's that?
as long as you got a receipt where you bought it in the storage auction.
I don't even think it costs $500 here. I think all you need is a bill of sale where you bought it. See,
It's still a process to get it done, though.
There's a gun case, and then there's another Realtree thing back there.
Yep, I see that.
Take this jump back.
Sell it.
It is that Boker Old Stag tree brand pocket knife.
Would I
still
put my
can't
gun
see
in the
that
very
gun
front of
case.
the storage unit? No.
Cha-ching.
All right, let's see. Does it say the motorcycle's for sale with it? Brand new fancy ladder, 2 bike racks, table saw, power tools, and it lists the CBR 1100.
No key or ownership. So
Yeah.
So it's for sale.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, knowing that, I mean, it still has what, 5 more days on it. So if it were to sell at that kind of price, I'd probably take a stab at it, but then I'd be keeping the bike.
What's in that one?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's look at the pictures real quick. These kind of look like saddlebags or work bags. Bikes, totes, tools. More tools, I see. I was about to say in the back right corner, I thought that might have been fishing equipment. I'm going to take a quick step back on this one. You see this, the top here? This picture?
Yeah.
Makes me wonder. It looks like reminds me of the top of like a U-Haul truck or something.
Or a pod.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep. It's a pod.
Or else that's the way. What is that barrel thing?
I don't know.
Looks like one of them rain gutter water storage.
What's the controller for on it?
I think this might. It looks like this is like an arcade game
It might be.
because you got one on this side and one over here, and this looks like This reminds me of a vintage game.
Well, if you look back against the side wall, there's another one of the.
And what the heck is that bun machine there on the floor? What is
This
that thing?
or that?
That right there.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
I only heard of coffee machines being bun, but that's like looks like one of those things you stick your hands in.
The one thing I like about online units, at least,
That's
is you
Donkey
can
Kong.
actually.
Hey, that's Donkey Kong.
That's what I was thinking. Move storing.
Maybe that's how their storage units are. That machine, what is that?
I don't know. Kind of makes me think of a deep fryer, but I mean it's a bun, so
Bun does have deep fryers.
Ain't that one of them?
It's a
That's
dispenser.
a juice machine. It's a juice
Okay.
machine.
A bun
Like
juice.
they got it at the motels and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or a slushy machine or whatever.
Donkey Kong.
yep, there it is.
Ooh, it needs a
It's
little
seen
work.
better days though.
Yep,
It's probably homemade.
probably. Yep.
It's probably how they hide distilling the moonshine.
There's stuff behind this tote stack here.
Don't tell them.
Don't tell them that's the secret in that barrel.
Here's a motorcycle helmet.
Uh-huh.
That's a pair of them skate things right there too, isn't it? Inline skates. Well,
Yeah.
a skate. That's what I thought, Miss Jane, a slushy machine. Icy
I'm not.
slushy.
I can't say that I see $750 in this, but this dolly is interesting. I have a feeling that's a drum dolly.
Yep. Because the dolly that's hooked to that dolly,
Yep.
that barrel.
All right. Anyone in at 750?
No, sir.
6.5 days to go. Is it anything left in that?
It'll get paid for.
It's one of those things that goes up steps, Miss Jane said.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. The triangle wheels, don't need to look at that again. Let's see.
I had a couple boys that do pretty good at going up steps. Of course, we haven't got a storage unit on the second floor with a broken elevator yet, so that's yet to be determined how well they go up and down steps.
Just letting it flip a little bit where some of these like Locker Fox or even Bid 13, like it's nice you can just hover over it and let it flip through pictures to see if it's something worth looking more into.
Yep.
This looks interesting.
It does.
Toaster.
Important paperwork, shoes, hats, and gloves. I see jeans right there.
At least they stacked it correctly. They didn't put the hats and gloves on the bottom.
What is this?
That is a play toy of some sort. Excavation site or something. Like they're mining or something.
Yeah.
Can you go down at all or not?
Yep, there we are.
Yeah, what's in that tote down on the bottom this side? Legos.
Over. Yeah, wow. It's a lot of Legos.
Yep. Huh.
It's a good stack of them.
What's that yellow thing in the middle?
In the middle here.
Yeah, that thing.
It's the bike frame.
Is it?
Yeah, you can see the brakes for the wheel tires right here.
Oh
Boy.
yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and here's the
Hey, there's
wheel.
the tire. It's a slushy machine. Oh, okay.
What, the bun?
Yeah,
Okay.
it might be. Oh, that's cool. Top it.
This is at 202. Legos, vacuum lights, more Lego, bike, dolly, boxes, tool bag.
That's funny that they highlight Legos like that twice.
Top it. Beer kegs are stainless steel.
Well, those Legos, that is slightly impressive stack there.
Huh.
This is all furniture, pretty much. Furniture.
A lot of furniture. At least it's different color than just brown furniture like I see all day today. That's got a lot of stuff in it, don't it?
Yeah, I know this is $406, but I saw the Santa blow mold.
I did too.
Now, so we went to an auction, live auction, about a month ago, and some of these blow molds, there are some good names that these can sell for, depending on the name, quite a lot of money.
Yeah, they have several blow molds there.
Those look like the Walmart brand.
I don't know. That Santa, I'm willing to bet it's probably vintage.
I think if you look at that nutcracker that's back there behind it, how the head on the top of the head is all a lot of the paint coming off.
Yeah.
That's just from old age.
But again, it's a painted blow mold, not a colored blow mold, which means it's a cheaper version.
And that Orwick vacuum cleaner right there in the front. That's not a bad little unit there.
The interesting thing that I noticed with this unit is how it's nicely stacked on shelves.
Yep. And the shelving itself is worth money.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is one of those units I would figure probably end up getting paid for because it looks too nice. You know.
It does. It looks real nice.
So unless somebody passed away, but then part of me wonders if this was a reseller of some sort. And if you come over here, look at those. These are some nice U-Haul boxes. So somebody paid money to throw those in there.
Oh, yeah.
More Christmas decorations. That's $406 on this one right here. Hey, Jim, did you put a bid on this or something?
Which one?
This one right here that says Hudson Prime is the highest bidder.
No.
What happened to that one? The time's up on it.
Might have just went off.
It just went off, did it?
Maybe.
Huh. Final price $406.
It just got canceled while we're watching it.
Yep.
It just got canceled, yeah.
Mr. Jim paid it off.
I called him and paid it off.
Look at this one for $25. This look just for fun. 64 is the high bidder. Can't say it's a great unit, but for $25 at the moment, you got, I mean, these tables here.
Isn't that wire back there on those shelves expensive wire? Connex wire?
It depends on if it's
Huh?
the
Yeah.
problem with wire nowadays. New wire, they put a lot of steel in it, and it's not all copper no more. It keeps people from stealing it.
See all those boxes of wire back there?
Right here, yeah.
Up on top of that, yeah, there and down.
It looks like HVAC wire
Oh, okay.
to me.
It might be. I don't know. I just seen the box said Connex.
Yeah.
That looks like some guy that doing some
some
work somewhere.
right. Won't let me get in.
Go to storage chargers real quick.
All right.
Go to 44438.
Hold on 1 second. Actually, that probably changed.
What changed?
Now, if I flip over to here, yep. I'm sharing the screen more than just specific window. All right, you said
44438.
44438.
Yep, 100 miles. Go
We
down.
got 100 miles.
We'll just go down. Oh, that $30 unit. Back up. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that unit.
Used tires. We get them around here like that all the time.
tires, new and used, heavy machinery tires, miscellaneous. Wow.
Let me tell you why they do that. Because the tire company, when you go to dispose of your tires, they charge you like $2 or $3 a tire.
Mm-hmm.
So what these companies will do is they'll go rent a big storage unit for a couple $100 and fill it with tires.
Wow.
Hmm.
I thought that would be a good laugh.
You don't care that they write it off.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. And it's at $30 already.
Yep. Which blows my mind that somebody's bidding on it.
4 bids already.
If you know, and it's a very closely guarded secret, because nobody I know knows where it gets done at. There is a place somewhere here in South Carolina. I'm sure there's one other places that will buy them and they chip them up for like playground mulch.
Yep.
But it is a very guarded secret because they don't want the market flooded.
Right.
Interesting. I've actually seen some of those playgrounds too.
Yep.
Yeah. They're nice.
They use them at like a lot of state facilities. They'll put mulch in the flower beds and stuff.
Right.
Like the bag that you buy the stuff don't even have the distributor or the maker or anything on it.
Huh. That's
It
crazy.
just says rubber mulch.
Yeah, they got a lot of units coming off next week.
Yeah, they do.
Public storage is up.
Yep.
Vandy wanted to go to the one under the tires.
Go to the one under the tires.
Let's see. Sorry if that bothers you. Slide down quick. The one under the tires. This $20 one right here in Pittsburgh.
Are you bidding on that one? I take it he's bidding on that one. All right, let's take a look at her. Well, there's some
Rope.
Yep.
That's that good kind of rope burn rope too.
Wow, that's some old furniture right there.
well, there's some old chairs there from the 70s. I remember those.
Foam rubber.
Those chairs sell good.
Oh yeah,
This right here is a little rough on this one though.
yeah.
You imagine how many 2.5-year-olds them chairs been through? What do you expect?
So what was this at? $20? It looks like a 5x5. So quick clean out.
Don't think about it, man. Just go ahead and bite the bullet.
That's
Right
a,
up.
that's a good unit for you, Vandy, because there's no big furniture.
Unless there's a piano under there.
Shoot, where'd that come from?
What's that?
That piece of furniture.
This is
Or a suitcase.
Was there a mattress in there too?
it's that furniture you're talking about is this right here.
How big is this? A 5x5?
Yep. See, it's backwards here. Here the chairs and
Oh yeah.
there's an air conditioner.
Oh, excuse me.
Is there 2 doors on it? It must be bigger than 5x5. It's 5x10 with 2 doors.
5x10.
Because you got one side of the table and then the next side of the table.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not for 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. I mean, you take a shot at it.
I'd put 50 in it just to see what was in the green bag.
Yeah. What's in that cyclone case, I wonder?
I don't know. What could that possibly be, though?
I don't know. What's in that? What's under that brown?
This is like one of those little closet things that you'd set up. Like if you don't have enough closet space, you might put it in a spare room or a basement, hang your clothes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
a grow room.
What'd you say? A grow room?
That what they call them? Extra closets now?
Yeah, it's 2 doors. Yeah.
That's not
Here's
bad.
some clothes though, but
Looks like older vintage clothes.
here's a green tag. So if
Tells
That's
me well. You think?
yeah, but that doesn't mean it's bad though. I mean,
Oh, no,
it's
not
just
at all.
a matter of someone's
clothes-
taste. It's only at $20, so and
we-
it's got 14 hours left.
We sell a lot of clothes that came from Goodwill. You're thinking about it, or you already bid on it?
You go ahead, bid
Come
on it,
on,
man.
now. Be honest. I didn't see the bid jump up, so he must already have the high bid.
Actually, I wonder if you're going there, have you looked to see what else is at that facility, Vandy?
Yeah,
Besides the tires.
Oh, those other ones are too big for him.
Actually, these are just nearby, so it doesn't necessarily mean.
There's an antique stove in that one.
It's only $170. 10x15. Is this the one you sent me, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, fuel dolly, a fuel thing. Fuel
You got
tank.
your bandsaw here.
You got a sprayer.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what that is. Like you hook it up to your riding mower, you can load it
Yeah,
up.
pull behind sprayer.
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all ever met a kid that gets out the shower and then goes and gets a towel?
That's funny.
I can't say I've ever thought about that.
Got to love my boy.
There's old school desk up in the left-hand corner.
This looks like it's probably a remote control car.
It does. Yeah, it's a razor.
That's what I'm thinking. ZER here, RAZ. Yeah. You said a school desk in the corner.
Yeah, and the picture back
There
up
it
there in the
is.
left-hand corner.
Oh yeah. Huh. Boy, that's just kind of powerful.
That's an older one. I seen the table. I didn't see the chair.
Yep. Attached to it. I haven't had good luck selling those though. Even in our auction, I've had a couple nice ones that were pretty good for the age, but
Yeah, too bad they painted the wagon. That's an old radio flyer.
Definitely a man's unit, Jane Lord said. I'll be right back.
it's definitely something. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say that there's definitely not something I'd pull the trigger on. Although, here's a pallet, and I didn't catch that. This is what is this? Some kind of furnace or something? See that back there?
It's a wood stove, isn't it?
That's what it looks like.
It's got that nice little.
It
vent
is.
there.
Because there's a vent coming out the side.
So the question is this up front part of this back here? But if it is, I mean, it's on a pallet. Either way, that tells me it's probably a heavy piece.
Yeah, that's the back. So you got your spot where you're hot. It's got to have a double plate on it so it can not catch on fire. The wall.
Mhm.
That stovepipe comes out of the plate that you're asking about, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's at $170. Were you looking at potentially getting this one, Tim?
Oh, I didn't know. I don't see. Do you see the old antique stove?
Yeah.
That's it there in the front.
Yeah, right here, and you can see the vent right there.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, if you thought the piano was hard to load, wait till you grab a hold of that cast iron.
Right.
Actually, the piano is a piece of cake.
That's not going to be a piece of cake. That's cast iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not small. That's why they have it on a pallet.
Ah.
You can see the pallet right there.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks like a 48 by 40 pallet too.
I'll pass.
Oh, come on, Tim.
I need to borrow a storage brat for a couple days.
Well, what you need to borrow is a pallet jack, and then it wouldn't be a problem. You can just roll it right up in the trailer.
And then you could sell it on eBay for local pickup.
Or sell it on eBay and buyer pay shipping.
Yeah, there you go. Some of those are worth a lot of money.
There you go. Toppin's got a furnace in her shed, free to anybody who wants to get it.
That sense of adventure. Well, yeah. Always up for good.
Look at there, they all sold just that quick, y'all.
What's that?
All your things say expired on them now.
Yeah.
All the top 2 or 3.
All I need to do is refresh.
I know.
Or give it time to catch up.
All right, so now we're in the local area here.
In your area?
Yeah.
I might have to run up there, snag one from you.
So I was kind of looking through this a little bit earlier. And let's see.
I don't believe I'm going to be coming to get it, Toppin.
See, going out 50 miles, that's going to Michigan.
Put it on Craigslist, free to a good home.
Free
Somebody
to a
come
good
get it.
home. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or
At
put
least
it on
around
there,
here, it
free-
won't even
free
last.
Scrap metal.
Those around you, Lakewood?
What's
I
that?
mean, go ahead.
Those Lakewood ones up by you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
Lakewood is.
they don't
right up the
necessarily have
street.
to swim at the world's longest freshwater beach, but they've been filming at Santee and pretty wet water. You know, it's probably pretty cold up there yet to swim, isn't it?
This is one I was looking at earlier. Still got 5 days. You can't see much, but this is Sheffield, which is kind of close to Avon and Avon Lake. You can go one way or the other, or you go towards Lorraine. If you go east, you're going Avon Lake. You go west, you're going out into Lorraine.
I see that Tommy Bahama cooler down there.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what caught my eye when I looked at that.
Yeah. Man, she's selling Tommy Bahama shirts.
Isn't that like one of them open air coolers like they got at the gas station with the sodas just sitting in it without a top?
What, this Tommy Bahama?
Yes.
It's got a top on it.
Top on it.
Yeah.
It looks like a tote sitting inside of it to me.
And then this here caught my eye too. Like,
that green thing?
Well, I mean, it's bubble wrap.
I see that.
So I was looking, you can see the legs. I wasn't sure if that was metal. I couldn't quite figure that out. Mirror?
Oh, wow.
Yep. Because now I can see behind it, and here's a tote with a yellow lid.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was 87, I think, here today, Toppet. And the water temperature is already like 69, 70. Why don't you come down here and I'll take you swimming to the longest blackwater estuary in South Carolina. Or maybe in the United States, actually. I think
here's another one I was looking at. Public Storage Akron. It's only $30. And here's the thing that always intrigues me. When you look at that, I mean, just having the ability to grab all these clothes, this unit.
Yep.
But look at all the stuff you have to go through to get there. But I mean, and I think this is a 10 by 20.
I'm out.
No, Mickey? No, not interested.
No. Not at all. See, I like doing storage units. I like doing storage units that people like to watch. And I mean, I like doing a manned storage unit, like she said earlier, you know, something that's fun for me to go do.
Yeah.
But that is neither fun for people to watch or fun for me to do.
Where'd that Tommy Bahama cooler go, man?
Oh, well, you know, Toppet, in consideration of
Sheffield.
Okay.
Where you come
that
from?
unit?
What's that?
All those, is that all mattresses?
Yeah.
Holy
Let's
moly.
see. Go back one page if I can.
Dude, that's crazy.
See, in consideration of where you come from, Toppet, it's already hot here.
Let's see. Where was it?
I don't know. I just seen it.
This one keeps coming up on the chopping block over at Sheffield. It's got this little mini dirt bike in it.
All right.
It's already at $380. But I honestly thought the last time I saw it a couple months ago, this thing was sold.
It's sold and I paid for it.
Yep. Sorry, sidetrack. I was trying to get to that one right here.
Yeah.
This is one Tim was looking at. He wanted to buy this.
I don't want to buy that.
You know, no, these look like mattresses here, but these look definitely like box springs.
Right.
That's probably from a motel that shut down or bought new.
Rather than mattresses or something.
Right. And rather than, you know, take them to the landfill and pay for them, they just bought a storage unit for a month.
Well, depending on where it's at, I mean, you can't always just take them there, can you?
I don't know. Here we can take mattresses right to the landfill or to the public dump.
Yeah, here I just call my city service center and tell them come get it on Friday, and all I got to do is throw it on the curb. But the last time I did that, I try not to do that too much because I was coming across mattresses too much. And one day I had a stack of mattresses taller than me. And I'm like, let me knock this off before
Yeah.
they start changing the rules.
Oh my.
I'm looking for, oh, here we go.
I like that one.
Now,
Ooh.
That was
normally I don't like to show what I'm looking at.
Wasn't this up before? You showed me this one before.
Did I?
Yeah.
I
think
thought
you
it
showed
looked
it on
very
here.
familiar, but
I think you showed it on here before.
it looked very familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yep.
But these are the washer and dryer.
Uh-huh.
That set here we got out of that unit, and
that's a big freezer, isn't it?
Yeah, big nasty freezer. It's all dirty.
Pressure washer fix that as long as it works.
Yeah, but I'd be scared to open it.
You can't be scared.
Tie a cord to it. Get about 30 feet away from it.
Oh, that's not good enough. I've had to open a few bad ones. It's not enough distance.
Problem is, you get that far away from it, you can't close it fast enough.
This did look familiar, but I still couldn't put my finger on it. But I mean, like this.
Yeah, you've showed this one before because I remember the old bike here.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, it's already at 380.
Yeah.
And I gotta imagine, I still gotta imagine somebody putting that kind of money into these totes. Here's some furniture back here, but I mean, it's nice. It's all stacked, That's where I get in trouble because I love seeing that kind of nice, neat, and stacked, and then you go and get it, and
your money's in the totes.
Not at 380. Let's see
if I in those totes.
There's 10, 15, 20.
So I'm seeing 15, 16, 17, 18 of the black and yellow totes.
Well, there's some on the right too.
Yep, got those. And
5, 15.
Then there's 2 on top of the third stack back.
Yep.
So that's 20 totes.
You figure
$15 a piece?
I would say at stacks of 4 it'd be $25. So I'm seeing probably a couple $100 in just the black totes.
There's 5 totes in each stack, right? So 20
right.
Totes.
But I'd sell 4 of them for $25, 20, 25. So
well, I look at the fact you can't go buy them for that,
Right.
If you were going to go buy those totes, what would it cost you?
The totes are roughly, depending on the size, but I average them around $15, 15
so
to 20
20
bucks.
times 15 is $300. So you're only spending $80 to buy that unit.
And then you get the rest of the other totes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is still 5 days out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And around here, that means this unit would probably go at least $1,000.
Decent looking washer and dryer or not?
The washer and dryer, like I said, we sold that same pair already, and we sold it for, I want to say, about $700 for the pair.
All right, let's say you get 500 out of them. That's $800.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's just like a towel or something on top.
Yeah, it's just something on it.
The dryer's a gas dryer, which means I'm not going to be able to test it. But usually gas dryers work.
Yeah,
They still make gas dryers.
Gas don't go out that bad. Yeah, they still make them, but it won't be for much longer, I don't think. Government has their way.
Yeah. What's back here? Like this is a nice one though. I mean,
looks like decent furniture, to be honest.
It's sectional
from what you can see.
Yeah, back here.
But
Yeah.
And I mean,
No.
there's the gavel right there for you to drop on it. Go ahead.
We're gonna get him in trouble. His wife's gonna shoot him.
Lisa, turn your feed off for 10 minutes, okay?
You
She
got,
probably doesn't have the feed on at this point anyway.
and there's
Just
no
in case.
cleaning deposit.
No, not with public storage.
So you're
Well,
good
there
to
you go.
go, man. You're golden.
Yeah.
Well, if that bike's what I'm thinking it is, that's a $300 bike.
Looks like one of them nice Schwinn beach cruisers.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, but now the pandemic's over, selling bikes ain't, you're not selling bikes all like that. Or at least we aren't.
Well, one for you, one for Lisa.
Yeah, y'all said y'all were giving up the motorcycles. Y'all need some other kind of bike now.
Giving them up because we don't have time to ride them.
You can ride the bikes around the warehouse.
And you won't even have to go to the gym.
All right.
It comes with the body bag. That's right. $20 Canadian for those totes.
Okay. Yeah, those do very well in our sales. So, I mean, we just, once we empty them, throw them in our online sale.
What does the green thing
We
say?
like
What
their
green
totes because they stack so easy.
Yeah.
You
thing?
know,
Miss Jane said, what does the green thing say?
and they're heavier duty, so that makes it nice. What green
The
thing?
green thing.
I don't know. The green thing in that unit somewhere. Maybe the green thing in that box right there.
This box right here.
So
The green bag on the floor.
or either the green, yeah, right there. That green. You were zooming in on it.
That's a box party light, maybe. They got that color boxes.
Let's see, is there a better picture we can get it? Oh, that's too far away.
Even those orange totes don't look like bad totes.
No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you just like zoomed way in.
We're in the Dollar General. She'll be right back.
See, with the mouse, I got the little rolly thing, and you just click it in.
Right.
But we can't read that box.
No.
Not able to get a good bead on it. And it's the bottom of the box on top of it.
It's distorted because it's tilted at an angle with that plastic.
Yeah, but this is the bottom, so we're not seeing much. But there's something here, but we're not able to zoom in good enough and see that. See, this here is another interesting piece, though, right here on the floor right up front.
Right.
Because of that Reese name. So that means it's something for towing. Maybe something you could strap on the top of the car or whatever.
I was going to say one of those bags for on top of a car.
Mm-hmm.
What does the rest of the bag say other than Reese? Looks like it says something else.
Well, let's see. Carry power. So, but that's a good name when it comes to like towing stuff, you know, whether you're getting a ball hitch or any of their accessories to connect your trailer. And so, well, I'll probably at least keep an eye on this one, see where it goes. I throw a little bid on it just so I make sure I get a cancellation notice if it cancels, but I have to update the account settings because I haven't been in here in a while.
Those Reese car bags, even used on eBay, they're going for like $38.
Which then leads me to wonder, is there anything else in there? Because usually if you utilize one of those, probably have other, you know,
Outdoor stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some washers and dryers.
Yeah, I looked at this one. I was going to send this to you, Tim. I thought you might like this, especially, you know, This is a great video right there.
Oh yeah, we could make a great video with that.
It's only $10. You can get that out of scrap in those joints.
I don't think there's not much money in them, Mickey said, so I steer away from them. Now, a bunch of furnaces, then maybe something good, right?
I didn't say break it down. I just said scrap it. You take this over. There's a place down the street from here that'll give you $10 an appliance.
That's a grill on top. I don't
That
know.
is a really good price if they're giving you $10 per appliance.
Yep. So I do with all the appliances that don't work. I either do that or I put it on Craigslist and have somebody that wants to make the money come and get it for me.
I don't even want near that. All those pet carriers, there's probably so much cat stuff in there.
I know.
Man. Our cat lady loves us, and every time we go see her, she's like, "Come on in."
You remember the other day I told y'all that I sent a bin of scrap to the scrap yard?
Yeah.
Last week or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$167 for 40 yards of steel.
Wow.
Now, like I said, it wasn't packed. And he also, charged me a little for fuel or whatever because it is an hour and 20-minute round trip probably. So.
Highway robbery.
This unit here I was interested in too.
The bag unit?
Yep.
Because of the clothing?
Yep.
I don't blame you.
Question is, what kind of clothing do you get though? But I mean, this is a 5x5. That's an easy one.
If you get it cheap enough, who cares what kind of clothing you get as long as you make your money back?
If all those bags were clothes, I mean, you could easily go up to, I'd say, $80 to $100 easily.
You're bound to find something in there that's name brand. You're bound to. That's worth selling.
And then again, you might just find a bunch of leaves.
Well, yeah, if you check my dumpster right now, like somebody has been. I got like 40 bags of leaves in there.
We took a my truck load of leaves to the dump today.
Yeah. But see, you got clothes here, clothes hanging out there, clothes right in here. I think all of this is going to be clothes.
I think you'd be okay on it.
Currently, it's at $10, but it's got 5 days.
Tim, did you get his text on the Locker Fox unit?
Oh.
Man, we're not. Our wives don't allow us to play on our phones while we're on live. What do you mean?
Yeah, our wives don't allow that.
Hey, speak for yourself.
My phone's on the charger.
Oh, I did get your text. Okay.
We want to check that out.
Hold on. Yeah, might as well. Locker Fox.
See, Vandy, you should have sent it to Avery.
Woo, man. Wait till you see this one.
Well, we're at the sale closing. We're at
I keep getting out bed.
You're at what?
Lot 205. And let's see, I think $500 away from, about $500 away from where I wanted to end. So it's made up a lot of ground, but
Right.
It's okay, Jim. Still bidding.
Locker Fox.
It's going up.
Pull my zip.
Your zip?
Yeah, on Locker Fox.
What was that? 44438?
Yep. You go 50 miles if you want. That's fine.
44438.
$100 unit.
This one right here. Oh, yep.
Yep. 10 by 15. Woo.
12 hours left on it.
What happened to small? You told me I'm going to go for small units. Dude.
That is small. It's 10 by 15. I mean, for $100 though, he probably could sell that Christmas tree in a few months and make that money.
Wow.
Good job, David.
There's not much in there, man.
Ain't much in there, man. You'll be all right. Close to home, right?
Oh, it's Newcastle. It's up my way. It's only 20 minutes from the house.
How many minutes from his house?
Like an hour, I think.
Oh yeah, man. An hour, 4 or 5 trips. You'll be all right. Gas went down.
So there is a dresser mirror right here.
Yep. So I know there's at least a piece of furniture in there.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, I find dresser mirrors, I find them all the time without the dresser. So
Is that a mini fridge up there on top of everything? It sure is.
yes, it is.
All right. What do you see in there good? Anything?
I was gonna make you Rudolph. I was gonna make you Rudolph.
Man, you can't see much in those totes, can you?
But these X-Rockers says that somebody was a gamer.
Yep.
Because there ain't much in there. That's why you can't see much in there. The cat paws all over that's enough for me. I'm out. I got one for sale right here, $20.
Actually, that was interesting. You pointed that out there, Mickey.
I don't remember, bro. I've had this thing for quite a while.
Gives me nightmares of a unit we got last year that we dubbed the cat
I
unit.
don't think it's a pin. Yeah, I just said I don't think that's where the batteries go.
There's a bow up there.
Yep.
Probably wash batteries.
I see little toys.
No, them are definitely not raccoon prints, buddy. Those are 100% cat paw marks.
Yeah, see, there's that
Oh, it does take a
X-Rocker.
AAA. There's 2 AAAs.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. The shape of the AAA.
2 AAAs.
Wow.
First time I've ever seen a laser pointer.
Yeah. Well, I see some clothes. I see a lot of it's
Thank
probably
you for
gonna have
coming
some
by,
good
Miss
stuff in
Jane.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for stopping in.
Thanks for stopping in, Jane.
Thanks for stopping in.
That is a nice chair.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say the box doesn't even look open, but it
The
is.
batteries ain't been changing in 5 years.
See,
Ooh, what is that on
my
that?
thing
tote?
that I when I look at this unit is you see this dirt that's built up right in here.
Yeah.
I mean, besides everything having a layer of dirt, that tells me that there's been an issue inside, much less these.
And that also tells me that's where the cat. Yeah, I'm out.
What's all that white powder?
Cat prints.
Yep.
I know it's cat print, but where's it from? I wonder.
That's from the bag of cement that the cat opened in the back of the unit and spread it throughout the unit while it's been there.
Now that sounds very specific.
Looks very specific.
Oh, there's white powder all over that top of that tote.
Yeah, it's probably because there's a hole big enough that outside's getting in.
Yeah, I think ours is like $3.20, $3.30 a gallon. Top it.
$1.60 a liter. What, 4 liters in a gallon? 4.3 liters or something.
So for $100, what does it say you're getting there?
Cat prints. Allergies, syphilis possibly.
You don't have a list?
I'm not seeing it.
They did.
The facility manager is not on site, so you got to call and schedule.
Yeah, I'd definitely come up there and set that unit up, man.
$100.
Yeah.
Closes tomorrow. What do you think that unit's going to go for?
So the question is, well, let's see.
How many people?
Well, my answer to that is nobody cares.
I see that. Nobody cares. Tried to get back on it. See that?
Yeah. So is that? I see it's on a proxy bid. So I don't know. I mean, I couldn't be in this one.
Yeah, I was out before I bid as soon as I seen all the cat paws.
What do you think this unit's going to go up to?
I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't go to 200 or higher. I'd say north of 200.
Up where y'all are, it's probably gonna go probably 250.
I'd agree.
Well, I was surprised to see Rob there today, so it's hard to say. He's getting units like crazy. I'm going to say it's probably going to go over 200 too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't get north of 300.
I know Rob's on a quantity game, so and if you want to beat last year's numbers, that means you're probably going to buy more,
Right.
And it seems like it's an endless supply of units out here. It's ridiculous.
Oh, there's so many units.
David said that's his proxy bid. He's pretty sure nobody's gonna take it.
I was
What, you got
looking,
like a grand setup on it there, Mandy?
I was looking at the units up around Lori Hayes's just to see if there's anything up there to look at, and there are some nice units up there.
Mm-hmm.
I put 10 miles from her house. 10 miles from her house, there's 60 units.
Wow.
But there's a casino 3 minutes from her house.
Well, a little bit further than that.
Well,
Unless the way she drives
yeah.
or flies.
So I mean,
You're pretty sure nobody's going to take it? Well, I was going to ask him what he went on it, but
What's that?
I'll ask him in private.
725.
Nobody bears. I mean, Mickey, he has been bidding against me on many units in our area.
Yeah, that's not me. I promise you. I have no business with a storage unit that far north.
You don't want to come play up in this winter wonderland?
Man, I don't even want to get a storage unit 40 miles south of me, much less one 12 hours north of me.
So
I'm working on summertime, man. I'm not working on storage unit time right now.
So one of the units
You're
we
working
looked
on
at
fishing.
last week is going to be, we'll be able to see it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I will definitely say it will be up on Second Sense channel. I'm not going to say which unit, but
Clocks?
what's that?
The clocks?
No.
No.
So if anybody's interested, you're going to have to go watch last week's live, and then you'll have to tune in to Second Sense channel or check out Rob's channel, Second Sense, and then
let us know what you think.
Yep. So I know I've been looking forward. That's one thing that's interesting. Like there's so many, especially Rob buys so many units. There's something that I see that I like, and hopefully he buys, then I at least can see if I would have been good with it.
We
definitely highlighted one last week, and it's going to be on his channel.
Purple Haze was all over that one up there in that we showed that had the flea market unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what it ended up going for?
What was it at last week?
It was only at like 500 or something, 300 or something. It wasn't very high.
$3,000.
Oh, last week it was already up to like 2,200 or something.
Yeah, I thought so too. I would think it probably hit
the
at
week
least
before it was at two
Yeah.
something.
The week before it was real cheap.
Yeah, it went over 3.
It went over 3.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good unit.
And then she let the other one go, and I was like, "You let that go?" The one with the Lego set in it. That's okay. There's always a better one.
So we had 343 lots in this sale, and so far 336 of them sold.
Well, that's good.
There's still the one Jim's bidding on. Don't worry, buddy. You're all right.
Hey, every one of them I bid on, I think I've got one.
Okay.
I think I got all the ones I bid on.
Well,
I didn't bid on any.
So before we wrap up, I'll go ahead and we can see where we're at. How's that?
How many things to go?
Well,
20
let's
lots?
see. It was 350 roughly, 348. So we got page 1 through 5, 30 items on a page. So roughly about 100, I'd say probably about 130, 140 lots.
Perhaps you got another hour to go yet.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So
they add a minute if it's bid in the last minute, right?
last 2 minutes.
Last 2 minutes, okay.
I forget how much it jumps. I think it jumps back up maybe a minute, or if you bid under 2 minutes, it jumps 2 minutes, I think is what it is. So like if you're at 1 minute, 45 seconds, then it jump up to 3 minutes, 45 seconds. But yeah. Well, gents, I think it's been an interesting night.
It has.
It's been a beautiful night.
That it has.
Got to hang out with the guys, eat some jelly beans, talk to some people, look at some stuff. It's a great day.
Bid on some items.
Drink some coffee.
Did that too.
I won 2 so far out of 4.
I honestly don't know how many I won. I just know I think I won them all.
I know the next one, I actually have some stuff I might
Good night,
actually,
Uncle Bo.
I'm so contemplating. Good night, Uncle Bo.
Night, Uncle Bo.
Contemplating bidding on something. So, but I usually don't bid on my own auctions. So that more than likely I won't. But I mean, this next one coming up is one of the few times I've actually saw something that's like, man, I wish I,
We'll have to see what's in that auction that you might like.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't necessarily got to bid on it yourself. You got guys that got accounts and.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's only so much I'm a bid. So if somebody wants it more, then it could be, to me, it's like going to a storage unit auction and the auctioneer bidding on the units as well.
Right.
There's a point that people don't want to bid anymore. When they stop, then I have to think, were you just trying to bid it up so you get a bigger commission?
Right.
So that's always, how I see it. And God, and I don't go back to places when that happens. So,
it's understandable.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Or is it live?
You got it live already?
Yeah, we actually got it wrapped up. It's surprising because nope, it is not up for preview yet. So I'll give you a quick sneak peek because we actually did everything we were supposed to do, pounded through it, and we're done. Like I'm like, tomorrow we don't have to go out and work so hard tomorrow. Why? And then it's like, oh, because normally we'd be doing all the last minute stuff when it goes live, and that would be tomorrow. And we've actually done it. So,
well, good.
So there we go. That's the sneak peek.
We can't see it.
Oh, my bad.
That's great. It's us 4. Nice. Nice peek, man.
There it comes.
There it is.
What's that? Items that you're going to have in the sale?
Yep.
Well,
here's the mid-century modern. Well, not mid-century modern, but it is mid-century. But this is the kind of furniture we look for. Like if this wasn't our sale, we'd probably be interested in trying to buy it to resell it.
Right.
I mean, This is bought, I think it was manufactured early 60s. I'd have to go look at it again.
I'm glad you was too, Topic.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Topic. Have a good night.
Night, Topic.
Not a scratch on it. Crazy. So it's a bedroom set. You got the headboard, the nightstand, tall boy dresser. So that's the kind of furniture we like to get it. This is the bed frame. It's in a different room. It's a full size bed. This is what one of the other things, our refrigerator's probably time to replace it. So I was thinking about this here. So
That's similar to the one we've got, but we don't have the ice and water maker in the door.
Yeah, and I love that. The ice and the water maker. Like, I don't know if I could. I mean, I could easily have a refrigerator without it, but this last one I bought with it, and it's so convenient.
Yeah.
It is, but the price I paid for my refrigerator, I'm not mad.
So, yeah, it's a little quick sneak peek. It'll be up
over
tomorrow.
there by the mixer.
What's that?
The little item behind the mixer. I like that.
This one here?
Yep.
Ah, yes. Should I show you? You want to see it? So, the guy was a fisherman. So, I mean, it's a ton of fishing poles in there with reels. But where is it at? I mean, he had all these boxes of reels here, so the one you saw, I think I put together probably about 9 reels that were just sitting in boxes. So,
right.
Little navigation for fishing, bunch of tackle boxes, like broke it all down. That stuff sells very well in our sales. So, yeah.
Does that stuff ship, or do you have to pay extra for shipping, or you got to come pick it up?
So we do ship most of the stuff that's small. So, like in regards to the fishing stuff, we'd ship it. But like if you wanted that dresser, you got to come and get it.
Or if I wanted the rod and reels that didn't break down, those are expensive to ship too.
Yeah.
So like the reels and things like that, small tackle boxes, things of that nature you ship, but long fishing rods that don't break down. And
so the good thing is all of them do break down, but of course, depending on the size, I mean, you got to make a box for it.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I would be, if I had to ship a rod and reel, I would put in one of the triangle USPS boxes and ship it priority. Unless I can get it to hitch a ride on the back of a pickup or something,
Right.
So
I'm sure that could happen.
Yeah.
My house stock tested out on the way, New River Gorge.
You already tested.
See if it's got enough line to hit the water.
Swim. You already tested to see if Olin could swim at New River Gorge.
Yeah.
So that was the other thing I was pretty excited about, the fishing stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then I remembered I got a ton of it in the garage already from that buyout last year. Like I still got to get out and use that. So I can't keep collecting it and not using it.
I'm glad I don't have any fishing rods.
I don't either.
Right.
I think I'm about to get 10 more that all match.
Yeah, one of these days we'll have to talk a little bit about, specific fishing rods, because I noticed with these there's a lot of salt water. So he was taking fishing trips is how I see it, because around here it's freshwater.
Yeah, but what they do with those bigger reels and bigger rods is catch bigger fish. And a lot of times you can't find a freshwater reel that will hold a 80-pound catfish or even a 50-pound king salmon. You've got to get the bigger rod and reels for that stuff.
Gotcha.
So, and see up there, y'all got a lot of the streams and rivers or whatever, and they've got rapids and things like that. And whenever a fish gets in the rapids, if you don't have something to bring them back out of it, you might as well go ahead and cut your line because they're pulling with the current, and you've got to bring them back or float with them, whichever.
Gotcha.
So
You know, if you got any with counters on them,
one of
Yes.
I seen one of them in there with a counter on it. It was a
Yeah,
black
Great
one.
Lakes Sea Line. We got, I think, definitely 2, if not 3, with counters on them. So
I got a couple that are screwing up.
Why do you use the counters for? Do you use
We're trolling
Yep.
with
Use planer
dipsies.
board?
Dipsies.
I'm trying to learn to use planer boards.
I haven't learned yet either.
Yeah.
Dipsies they're like a planer board, but they go under the water,
Right.
and they so far back you'll be so far down. So usually the 2 on the side are 70 feet, and the 2 in the back are 50 feet back.
Whenever
And
I
that's
get the
water.
boat set up, it'll be it'll have 10 reels on the front, at least 10 rod holders on the front, and then it'll probably have 4 on each side. So
well, we've been on here for 2 hours.
which is odd for y'all, for us.
Yes.
So must have been a good night.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we still had the average amount of people, and we had 10 people watching, so people throwing out some zip codes and looking at some good units. So, you know. But that being said, everybody except me is at home, so
I'm home. Oh, you're in the warehouse, so
yes, I
you
am.
got a 20-minute drive. What, 20 minute?
Yeah, about 16 if I run out the door, but I got to shut some things down in the back. So, you know, but at least Lisa's at home. I'm here, so I'm not disturbing her if she's resting, and she's not sitting here waiting for me to get off alive to go home either. So, you know,
Right.
so, and I was up working half the night, so got a little rest before I got up and got over here. So I started my day late knowing I'd be here later. So makes it work. But
We've got one more thing to go off in 25 minutes.
well, hey, bid quick and bid early, my friend.
No, bid quick when it's time.
Just bid big, man. Just bid big.
Yeah.
I just put proxy bids on them all and said if I win, I win.
I do, but
Yeah. You know, sometimes you got to do that. Or, you know, like me, I just, like, if I'm not in the moment to buy, I'm not window shopping, you know.
Right.
Because, I mean, if I see something I like, I'm going to buy it. So why go look at it?
Yep.
So, or you can proxy bid, but then, you know, I like to bid at the end and, you know, try and catch somebody sleeping.
I do too, except I knew it was going to be on here tonight, and I figured I didn't want to have to be on my phone because I didn't want the wife hollering, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Well, we got 7 people still in here. We appreciate you all
Yeah.
watching us. And hey, it's been a good week for all of us. We'll be back next week, but it's not going to be us, is it?
It's
don't be
ladies'
the
night.
women.
So I know it's set up to be on the channel. I'll be talking with Lisa and kind of helping navigate and showing her how to do it. But yeah, it's ladies' night next week, and we appreciate y'all for joining us this week. And hey, as Tim says every day, get out there and make that money, right?
Yep. Get out there and get it.
Just
Get it
have
where you
fun
can.
doing it.
All right. Well,
Good night. Love y'all.
Love y'all.